Dr. Stuart Phillips, a leading muscle physiologist at McMaster University, once said, "Muscle is not just for strength or appearance. It's an organ that communicates with the rest of the body. It sends signals that protect the brain, balance blood sugar, and even influence how long we live. That's the reason why every movement we make matters, especially after 60. When our muscles weaken, it's not just our arms or legs that lose power. Our entire system begins to slow down."
Even simple actions, like standing from a chair or walking to the kitchen, start to feel heavier. The good news is, rebuilding strength doesn't require a gym or fancy equipment. In fact, one of the most powerful tools for muscle health is already in your home, the wall right next to you.
Your wall can become a safe, reliable partner in training. It helps you move with confidence, improves circulation, and activates muscles that have been silent for years.
Most importantly, these exercises protect your joints and nerves while restoring balance and flexibility.
In today's video, we'll explore 5 gentle wall exercises designed for adults over 60 to strengthen the entire body, from your shoulders and chest to your legs and core, all without leaving home.
You'll learn how to improve posture, restore coordination, and build real muscle safely.
So if you're watching this on your TV or phone, stand near a wall and get ready to join me.
Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin the journey to rebuild strength right where you are.
And before we start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little extra strength and motivation today.
Number 1. Wall push-ups.
There's a small but powerful moment many people notice after 60 when pushing open a heavy door or trying to stand up from a low chair suddenly feels harder than before.
The arms tremble, the shoulders tighten, and the chest feels weaker than it used to. Those are not signs of failure. They're gentle reminders that the muscles we use every day, the chest, shoulders, and arms, need a little reawakening. Wall push-ups are one of the safest and most effective ways to rebuild that strength. Instead of working against gravity on the floor, you let the wall become your training partner. It supports your joints while still challenging your muscles enough to grow stronger. The main player here is the pectoralis major, the large fan-shaped muscle across your chest. It's what helps you reach forward, hug, or push away from something. But hidden beneath it is the pectoralis minor, a smaller muscle with a surprisingly important role. It connects your chest to your shoulder blades and helps you breathe deeper by lifting your ribs slightly with each inhale. Most people don't realize that every push-up is also a breathing exercise. It naturally expands the chest and increases lung efficiency. Working together with these are the deltoids on your shoulders and the triceps along the back of your arms. They stabilize your upper body so that every press against the wall strengthens not only the visible muscles, but also the ones responsible for balance and posture. In fact, research from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research has shown that activating these muscles through controlled wall push-ups can improve shoulder stability and even reduce the risk of falls by enhancing reaction control in the upper body. Stand about 1 arm's length away from the wall. Place your palms flat on the surface at shoulder height and shoulder width apart. Keep your body in a straight line from head to heels and draw in your stomach slightly. Slowly bend your elbows and lean your chest towards the wall until your nose is a few inches away. Then, press gently back to the starting position. Move slowly about 2 seconds to lean in and 2 seconds to push out. You should feel your chest, shoulders, and arms working together. Breathe in as you lower yourself, and breathe out as you push back. Start with 10 repetitions. Rest for a moment, and then do another round if you feel comfortable. At first, it's common to place your hands too high or let your elbows flare too wide. When that happens, the shoulders take too much pressure and the chest does less work. The fix is simple. Keep your elbows about 45 degrees from your body and your hands level with your shoulders. You'll feel the difference immediately: smoother motion, better engagement, and no joint strain. After a few days, you may notice a pleasant warmth spreading across your upper body after each set. That's your circulation improving and your chest muscles becoming more active. Over time, this small exercise helps stabilize your shoulders, making it easier to reach overhead, carry groceries, or even catch yourself safely if you lose balance. For a gentle progression, take a small step back from the wall. The further your feet are, the more your muscles have to support your body weight. Or once you feel confident, try holding the lowered position for 3 seconds before pushing back. This builds endurance and strengthens your stabilizing muscles. This single exercise may look simple, but it helps your body remember what strength feels like: steady, controlled, and ready to respond. And now that your upper body is awake, let's move down to the legs, the foundation that keeps every step strong and stable. Number 2, wall sit.
Everyday movements like getting up from a sofa or bending to pick something off the floor can suddenly feel heavier after 60.
The legs no longer respond as quickly, and the thighs lose that steady control they once had. What's really happening isn't a loss of willpower. It's simply that the powerful muscles of the thighs and hips have grown quieter from years of sitting more than moving. Among all the muscles that keep us moving, few are as quietly important as the hip flexors, a group of small but powerful muscles deep in the front of your hips. They're the reason you can climb stairs, step into a car, or lift your leg to put on shoes. What's fascinating is that these muscles also play a key role in balance. When they weaken, the brain loses part of its connection to the legs, and every movement becomes a little less stable. In fact, studies show that reduced hip flexor strength is one of the earliest predictors of falls in adults over 60. This exercise reawakens that connection. It helps your hips, thighs, and core work together again so that each step feels lighter and more controlled. Stand facing a wall with your fingertips resting gently against it for balance. Keep your back straight and your feet hip-width apart. As you take a slow breath in, lift one knee toward the wall until it lightly taps the surface just enough to feel contact, not to push. Lower your foot with control and repeat on the other side. Move rhythmically, alternating legs like a slow march. Stand with your back flat against a wall, feet about 2 feet forward and shoulder width apart. Slide your back slowly down until your knees bend as though you're sitting on an invisible chair. Keep your weight evenly on both feet and let your arms rest gently at your sides. You should feel your thighs begin to work right away with a firm but steady pressure building as the muscles activate. Stay there for 10 to 15 seconds at first, breathing evenly. Your thighs may tremble slightly, and that's perfectly normal. It's a sign that your muscles are reawakening, sending stronger signals between your brain and legs. Avoid letting your knees go beyond your toes or pressing your head too hard into the wall. Small adjustments make all the difference in comfort and safety. As you practice over the next few days, try holding the position a little longer, 20 seconds, then 30. You'll notice that standing up from chairs becomes easier. Walking upstairs feels smoother, and even standing still takes less effort. These improvements come from the quads, glutes, and hamstrings working together again to support you. Common mistakes include leaning too far forward, tapping the wall too hard, or letting your back round. The correct motion is gentle, controlled, and upright. Imagine a string pulling your head towards the ceiling as your knee rises calmly to meet the wall. After a minute of practice, you'll feel warmth through the front of your hips and thighs. That's circulation improving and the hip flexors waking up. These muscles, when strong, make walking easier, improve posture, and even support digestion by encouraging deeper core activity. For an extra challenge, hold the raised knee in place for 2 to 3 seconds before lowering. This builds endurance and improves coordination between your brain and leg muscles. The best time to try this exercise is after warming up your legs, perhaps right after the wall sit. Practicing it once a day helps restore the rhythm of your stride, reduces stiffness in the hips, and gives you back that natural spring in your step. When you finish, You may notice a subtle feeling of lightness, as if your body remembers how to move freely again. And with that mobility returning, it's the perfect moment to stretch and realign the spine, bringing relief to the back that supports it all. Number 3, wall stretch for spine.
Among the many systems that keep us upright, the spine is the most remarkable. It isn't just a column of bones. It's a flexible tower that carries the brain signals to every part of the body.
Between each vertebra are soft discs that act like cushions, and around them are layers of small, stabilizing muscles that quietly work all day to keep us standing tall. What's fascinating is that these muscles also help control balance and breathing. When they stiffen, the lungs can't expand fully. Blood flow to the brain slows, and posture begins to collapse inch by inch. That's why stretching the spine against a wall isn't only about relieving stiffness, it's about restoring circulation, oxygen, and alertness throughout the entire body. Stand facing a wall with your feet about 1 step away and hip-width apart. Place your hands high on the wall just above shoulder level. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently hinge forward at your hips, letting your chest move closer to the wall while keeping your back straight. You'll feel a smooth stretch running from your shoulders down to your lower back. Keep your head in line with your arms, and let your chest open naturally. Hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds while breathing deeply. Feel the expansion in your ribs and the gentle pull along your spine. Then slowly return to standing. Repeat the movement 5 to 6 times, allowing each repetition to reach a little deeper as your body loosens. Many people make the mistake of bending their knees too much or arching their lower back. Instead, keep your legs straight but soft, allowing the stretch to travel evenly through the entire spine. Imagine your body forming a long, diagonal line of energy from your hands, pressing into the wall, down to your heels, grounding into the floor. After a few rounds, you'll likely feel lighter in your back and shoulders. That relief comes from improved blood flow along the spinal column and better alignment in the posture muscles. It also opens the chest, supporting deeper breathing, something that directly increases oxygen to the brain and muscles. For a slightly advanced version, once you reach the forward position, walk your fingers a few inches higher up the wall and hold the stretch for 3 slow breaths. This small adjustment deepens the extension and activates more of the upper back muscles, especially those that tend to weaken with age. The best time to do this exercise is in the morning, right after waking up, or in the afternoon after long periods of sitting. It's a quick reset that relieves stiffness, boosts circulation, and gently trains your body to maintain upright posture throughout the day. As your spine lengthens and your breathing deepens, you'll notice a refreshing clarity, like taking a full, easy breath for the first time in years. That sense of openness is your body's way of saying thank you. And now that your posture is awake and your body feels lighter, let's finish the routine with a movement that trains both your coordination and reflexes. The key to staying steady and sharp in every step. Number 4, alternate hand taps on wall.
Sometimes it isn't the big movements that trip us up, but the quick, unexpected ones, reaching for a falling object, turning too fast, or stepping aside suddenly.
The difference between losing balance and catching yourself often depends on how quickly your brain and body can talk to each other. This exercise trains that instant communication, helping your hands, eyes, and core move as one team again. Stand facing a wall with your feet shoulder-width apart and your knees slightly bent. Raise your arms in front of you at shoulder height, palms open. Touch your right hand to the wall, then your left, alternating sides in a smooth rhythm. Keep your eyes focused on your hands as they move, and engage your abdominal muscles gently to stay steady. The motion should be quick but controlled. Think of it as a light tap, not a push. Each tap sends a signal through your body's sensory network. Your shoulders stabilize, your core tightens, and your legs make micro-adjustments to keep you balanced. Over time, this strengthens what neurologists call the neuromuscular feedback loop, the rapid-fire exchange between the brain and the muscles that keeps you upright when something unexpected happens. A small but interesting fact, this same coordination system is what helps athletes react in milliseconds, and it remains fully trainable at any age. The human nervous system may slow with time, but it never loses the ability to improve. It simply needs practice. Try completing 10 taps on each side, then rest. As your confidence grows, increase the speed slightly or step a bit farther from the wall. For an added challenge, raise 1 foot an inch off the floor while you tap. This activates your balance reflexes even more. Common mistakes include hitting the wall too hard, locking the knees, or letting the shoulders tense up. Keep your body loose and your breathing steady. You should feel warmth through your upper back, arms, and abdomen, proof that your coordination is switching back on. This is an excellent exercise to end your routine because it ties everything together: strength, stability, and reaction time. Practicing it a few minutes each day keeps your reflexes sharp and your movements confident. When you finish, stand still for a moment and take a slow breath. You may notice your body feels more awake, more responsive, and somehow lighter, like everything is connected again. That's exactly what this routine is designed to do: reconnect your mind, muscles, and movement into one smooth rhythm of strength. And as you carry that renewed energy into the rest of your day, remember your wall isn't just a surface to lean on. It's a tool to help you stand taller, move steadier, and keep living actively.
You've just discovered how something as simple as a wall can become one of the most powerful tools for rebuilding strength.
Every exercise you practice today, from pushing, sitting, and lifting, to stretching and tapping, is a quiet way of teaching your body that strength never truly disappears. It just needs to be reminded. The wall push-up reawakens your chest and shoulders, helping your upper body support you in every daily motion. The wall sit brings back the endurance of your legs, the foundation for walking, standing, and living independently. The knee raises reconnect your hips and core, the very center of balance. The wall stretch opens the spine, freeing your breath and easing tension you may have carried for years. And those final hand taps, they tune your reflexes, sharpening the quick response that keeps you safe in unexpected moments. Together, these 5 simple movements form a full-body routine designed for real life, no gym, no machines, just your own effort and a wall that's been there all along. The best part: every time you practice, your muscles send signals to your brain saying, "I'm still here, I still work, I still remember." That's how strength returns, not through force, but through consistency. Start with just 10 minutes a day. Do 1 or 2 of these exercises when you pass by a wall, maybe in the morning light or before bedtime. Within weeks, you'll begin to feel changes that go beyond muscle-steadier steps, easier breathing, more confidence in your movements, and that quiet satisfaction of knowing your body still listens to you. If you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might need the same encouragement as a parent, a friend, or a loved one who wants to stay strong but doesn't know where to start. And remember to like this video, subscribe, and join us for more simple, science-backed ways to keep your body active and your mind sharp. Strength doesn't belong to the young, it belongs to those who keep moving. And today, you've already taken that first step: 1 wall, 1 breath, 1 motion at a time.